Today we have the dedication of our LAMAR DIXON EXPO Center solar installation. This is a project that combines a solar array on top of several of their barns, as well as solar lighting around their walking path for their beautiful lake.
And how does this benefit the public?
For the public, in addition to having the cost savings that come from the reduction of energy power for the center, because the power is based now on solar that's generated here on site, they also have additional lighting around the lake, which will provide ability to enjoy the walking path at nighttime. But also it's embracing renewable power here in Louisiana, right in our backyard in Ascension Parish.
And tell me a little bit about the installation.
The installation is 300 kW of solar arrays on the top of the barns, set up in three 100 kW installations, as well as high efficient LED lighting around the lake that's powered by solar, but with battery backup to provide continuous power throughout the night as well. The installation came as a part of a discussion we had with the Ascension Parish, as they were looking for ways to reduce power costs, but do so in a way that was very forward-thinking and bring clean, renewable power here to Ascension Parish.
To put it in perspective, what kind of power is that? What kind of savings can they see?
Well, the parish reported today that what they're seeing is an average of about $32,000 in savings on a monthly basis since the installation began operation back in December of last year. So that's a significant savings, which will result in several $100,000 of reduced power costs, direct savings to the parish on an annual basis.
We cut the ribbon today on a new project that we had. It's a solar project which allows Ascension Parish to save about $20,000 to $30,000 a month on the electric bill here at LAMAR DIXON, and it was done as a grant, so it was absolutely cost-free to the parish, which is wonderful. So.
What caused Ascension Parish to look into these alternative energy sources?
Well, you know, we want to try and be green if we can in any way possible, and this presented an opportunity to us, and they actually tried to come and sell the product to us, and ended up that we came out and worked with them on some mitigation and a grant. So it worked out well, and we're hoping to work with them in the future. So.
And what kind of added benefits is this going to provide?
Well, it allows at night here for people to come and utilize the walking trail. It provides a lot of safety features here. You know, it opens it up. We have a lot of scouting events here that the kids come over the weekends and stuff, so also gives them that opportunity to do that. We have a bathroom now that we solar powered that we can utilize. So, and overall, it just saves the parish money. So it's been a great benefit at no cost. Again, I'm gonna keep repeating that because that is an important thing. So, well, I want to take this opportunity to welcome all of you out here today, and especially all the employees of NRG who made this day possible for us to be able to have this ribbon cutting. It's been a wonderful project. It's something, again, that will enhance the value and the quality of life here and the quality of the events here at LAMAR DIXON. So, and plus it's saving Ascension Parish a good bit of money every month. Not sure exactly. I hear different numbers from $20,000 a month to $40,000 a month, but I think we only had a couple months. So, but at least if it even at $20,000, we save $250,000 a year, which is outstanding. And when this project first started, we met for the first time. I didn't think anything about it. I didn't think it would ever happen. Sometimes when you have meetings, you get that feeling, hey, this is something that's really good, but I'm not sure it's going to quite happen. But thanks to Jennifer and her persistence, we made this thing happen. And Jennifer, I want to give you the thanks, and I want to thank you for continuing and pursuing this project with your company and making it a reality today. Thank you so much. And also I want to welcome everybody here today. We got the assessor, Mr. Merton Smiley, his assistant, Justin, Representative Johnny Berthelot, Councilman Benny Johnson, Councilman Chris Law, Dr. Doty from Ascension RPC, or PPC, or whatever it is, Parish, or PCC, I got it this time. But anyway, I just rather call it River Parish Community College. So I'm going to let Jennifer introduce all of the folks from NRG. But again, we want to welcome you all to this fine facility. And as I said, as you see, there's a lot of activity going on here. We're building soccer fields over here that's going to all be lighted, 7 fields. We're doing $8 million worth of improvements on the 4-H building where it'll be climatized, giving us another 75,000 square feet of convention type space here in the parish. So, and thanks to the legislature, we're going to have a connector with Edenborn that'll come to St. Landry Road. So there's going to be a lot of activity going on in this area. So again, thanks to everyone, and thanks for all of you for coming today. And also want to thank all my employees who are here today. Thank you.
Thank you, President Martinez. And just briefly, I'll tell you, this has been an incredible project. When I was in engineering school, it was during the embargo when we had to ration gas. And so all of the studies were focused on energy conservation and how you can do things to save energy, be more efficient as a nation. So solar power was something that was discussed an awful lot. But then that, just like government happened, the embargo ended, and so the need to talk about solar power was not discussed as much. So several years ago, 2 years ago, maybe 2.5 years ago, President Martinez had a meeting right here at LAMAR DIXON with NRG to discuss a solar project. And this was before we even knew anything about the possibility of having a grant and getting this type of project with no dollars coming from the parish. And it happened, and we are very excited about it. And I see Sherry Nolan sitting there, who I think is with the air quality things now and kind of moved from wastewater with air quality. And it is exciting, the fact that we are saving dollars because we are producing electrical power. And I talked with Michael Terry, who was the project manager that handled this and did a wonderful job as soon as he came on as a hire at the parish. We're averaging about $32,000 a month from 20 to 40. Well, of course, it's cycles because of weather, but we're averaging about $32,000 a month, which is incredible. In this day and time, we always talk about green, and we talk about how can we work with public-private partnerships or work with partners in industry to get things like this done. This is an incredible accomplishment, an incredible accomplishment. But even something that's has me a little bit more excited. The fact that we are reducing 400,000 pounds a year of CO2 emissions. And if you know what's happening today where the air credits are diminishing and is causing a big problem for economic improvement, economic development in this region, that's something that we really want to talk about, and I will be talking with Ms. Nolan about that soon. How can we benefit from that? So again, I want to thank everybody from NRG and Jennifer Vosberg for the foresight, and all our staff. It was a wonderful opportunity. And again, this is a great opportunity for Ascension Parish. And we want you to know that just like we got this one done, we can get more of these kind of things done. So any more grants come this way, we'd be more than happy to use them. So again, thanks again, and we appreciate everything you guys have done.
And thank you for the opportunity to be here today. And on behalf of NRG, and all of our employees we have in Louisiana, we're so proud to be able to partner with Ascension Parish for this solar project. You know, NRG is one of the largest independent power producers in the country, with power plants across the country and here in Louisiana as well, where we burn a mix of fuels from clean burning natural gas to well scrubbed, low cost coal. And while we're really good at producing power from our traditional power plants, NRG is also one of the largest developers of renewable power, both large scale and small scale renewables, including wind, solar, commercial, utility scale, and residential. But whatever we're doing, where we truly have our passion is working with our customers to create energy solutions. And when we started talking to Ascension Parish, the energy solution that was sought was, how can we create and generate electricity here at the site? How can we do it in a way that reduces the power costs for LAMAR DIXON EXPO Center? How can we be lighting up the pond and the walkway in a way that doesn't block the view with transmission lines or incur the cost of underground service? How do we do this in a forward-thinking manner that's clean and renewable for Ascension Parish? And we're very happy today to be able to dedicate the solar installation, because the solution that we provided was a series of solar arrays on the barns in the front that's providing over 300 kW of solar electricity, but also the solar-powered lights that you see around the pond that are high-efficient LED lights powered by the sun and with battery backup storage to provide lights throughout the day. Now, NRG is bringing this type of solution both here in Louisiana but across the country to homes and businesses. And we're, this solar project here is just an example of the many things that we do. As was mentioned earlier, this project really began by President Martinez and Ken Dawson in Ascension Parish really looking to how can we change, how can we be forward thinking. And their drive to find the energy solutions led to this partnership, and we've been very pleased to work with them to support their vision because it's one that NRG shares. Personally, I'd like to thank Gordon POLOZOLA, the entire NRG team who really pushed this project through to completion. Without you guys, we couldn't have made this project happen. But what's important to remember is how we make power, not just here in Louisiana, but across the country, is changing. And more important, how our residents and our customers think about power is changing. Through the partnership we have with the leaders with President Martinez, Ken Dawson, and Ascension Parish, we are building a brighter future for not just Ascension Parish, but the state of Louisiana. Again, it has been a pleasure to work with the parish. We're looking forward to doing more projects and continuing those savings for you. And on behalf of NRG, we're proud to be here today for the dedication of the solar installation. Thank you.
Certainly, I know a lot of the staff and administration had a lot to do with this, and the NRG, I want to thank you guys for being partners with us. This is an incredible project, as has been stated for the reasons before, but it boils down to a few things, I think. First of all, you've got cutting-edge technology, new technology, lowering operating costs to the tune of a few $100,000s a year, and it's something that's right in our backyard, on the forefront of climate change and emissions and all that. So this is exactly the kind of thing I think people want out of government, which is not signs falling down, but lower cost, being efficient, getting citizens better return on their investment for their tax dollars. So I want to just congratulate administration for pushing this again in our partnership, and I certainly hope these are things we can continue to do in the future. Thanks.
This is the location of our new solar installation at the LAMAR DIXON Expo Center. Where we are is at the exposition barns where you'd have rodeos or livestock shows. And what we've done is we've located the solar panels on top of these barns. It provided a great southern angle, the perfect angle for our solar panels. So after the solar panels gather the sun's energy, it's in what we call DC power. And it needs to be inverted to AC power before it can be sent out on the grid. These boxes over here are actually the inverters. So the panels gather energy from the sun, it's in DC power. These boxes over here convert it to AC power, which then allows the facility to use that power instantaneously. So we have electricity being produced by the solar panels, converted to AC, and it's powering a computer out here right now at the site right now. So it's very similar to what would happen on a home installation, for producing electricity at your home. You'd have solar panels on the house, an inverter that would produce AC power, and then you could use it at your house. It's just a larger scale at LAMAR DIXON.
No, I just want to thank NRG for allowing us to participate in this program. And I think it's been a win-win situation for both parties, and I think in the future we're going to have more projects just like this.
And where can people get more information?
Well, they can go to our website at ascensionparish.net.
We've enjoyed working with Ascension Parish. They've been a great partner. President Martinez, Ken Dawson, and his team have been very forward-thinking and wanting to bring clean, renewable power to Ascension Parish.
And where can people get more information?
NRG.com is our website, and you can find a lot of information not only about this project, but about renewables in general.